thought we'd start the day with a little property tour.
Good morning and welcome to Lustica Bay. We are here at Marina Village at the flagship of 7 million square meter project, being a whole new town being developed here in Montenegro. We are at the first neighborhood of Lustica Bay, which comprises approximately 400 different units, and we are currently in a 3-bedroom apartment, which is an example of the properties that we are offering here in the development. Marina Village is now sold out.
So show me around. What I love here is you've got so many different countries that have moved here to Montenegro. I think 50 different nationalities in some of these yacht clubs. And so this to me is like a very Slavic style. The Russians would come and love this. Locals might love this.
This is actually, we have more than 50 nationalities in the project. And this apartment actually belongs to an artist who just participated at the Venice Biennale. She's a regional artist, but quite well renowned.
Here from?
From the region.
From the Balkan region.
Yes.
That sounds like an Albanian kind of thing.
No, she's from Serbia.
She's Serbian. Yeah, this is such Serbian textures, and so it's interesting. I would imagine, like, I love this sparkly fish. This is my vibe. I'd have the whole walls painted in this texture. I'd have this all over. I would just be totally under the sea. And yet you have people, they all have a different taste.
Yes, what we try to create is a very diversified community with people of different tastes. So this is a rather unusual interior setting. Basically, it's antique. There are a lot of antique items from her family history. Her family used to own one of the famous galleries in the region. So generally we allow, it's not a typical product. Every buyer has the freedom to furnish it, to rent it out as they please. So it very much reflects their own style in the interior. Usually you would see, in the majority of the apartments, you would see a bit of almost like a coastal Greek vibe.
Yeah.
This one is different. We actually wanted to show you a different one rather than a typical one.
I like this. And so integrated fridge. How big is this apartment in general?
This one is around 140 square meters.
This is 140 square meters, including the terraces.
Including the terraces.
You can't sleep on the terraces.
You can't sleep on the terraces.
You could.
Well, theoretically, you could.
If you're a bear, maybe.
Yes.
There's more over here. Whoa. This is like, I didn't even realize this was here.
Yes. Let's start this way. One of the bedrooms here. A bit artistic and a bit antique vibe.
This is, the antique vibe. Okay, and so this is your interior view.
This is your interior view.
Yeah. And you got this really nice clawfoot tub bath, which I like.
Yes.
And that's cool. And then you got this panel. Wow. This is wild. So obviously, if I buy one of these are all resale apartments at this point.
This one,
nothing from the developer.
No, we haven't seen a built unsold property for about 2 years.
Right.
Fantastic.
So I'm buying something that's been lived in.
Yes.
And if this is my taste, then great. And if it's not my taste, I find something else. This side is basically your interior views because you're further from the sea.
And let me show you the master bedroom.
All the small beds. People want to cram in as many people. Listen, if you're coming to my villa, we're cuddling up. You want to sleep at my villa? We're going to get a little cozy. We're not sleeping on separate.
No, of course not.
Yeah.
But this is more, for like separate bed setting. Obviously, the other ones are. We are actually at a very interesting point in the development. We're moving more from multifamily to single-family units. So majority of the product that will be released in the next few years will be in townhouses and villas.
You're building actual semi-detached townhomes, like you'd find in London or Dublin.
Yes.
And villas.
And villas. And this is something new for the projects in Montenegro. Typically, it was mainly apartments that were selling in all key developments.
I was going to build, I had some beautiful land not so far from here in Tivat. I was going to build a brand new villa to my taste. Because it's so hard in this country. There's great villas, but there's a lot of like old stone.
True.
I like the light Greek, the Santorini kind of look. You can't find that so much
You
here.
can't, and this is what we have actually identified.
You're gonna do it.
We actually hired an awarded Greek studio to design the golf villa.
Wow, okay.
So that's going to be something quite special.
This is the coup de grace.
Yes.
Let's take a look at this. Wow.
So this is the concept in Marina Village. Basically, everybody having phenomenal sea view or a beach view in some cases. And as we move up, it will be also views to the Gulf and to some other areas. Now, the peninsula across it will be the last phase of the project. But obviously, the scale of the project is massive.
Where's the peninsula?
That peninsula over
All
there.
the way over there. That's all
Yes.
going to be done.
Yes.
Wow.
So that's going to be part of the master plan with 7 hotels. It's effectively
7 hotels?
Yes.
Ay, chihuahua.
Yes. Generally, we're building a town which has a typical, almost Tivat size.
Tivat's about 11,000 permanent population year-round.
We will have more than 6,000 people.
And what is the name of the town?
The name is Lustica Bay.
Lustica Bay.
Yes.
That sounds sexy. Send it to my address in Lustica Bay.
Yes.
I always like that. Cactus vibes. I mean, you're bringing in some of the kind of Greek desert vibes, but you have the Adriatic.
Yes, generally the vibe of the project is a little bit different. We're not aiming to attract the brands that people can actually find at home. We really want to bring the authentic experiences here. And even the retail strategy reflects that, where we're trying to gather the best of the local restaurant owners, boutique owners, artists. So that's going to feel like almost like a reset to the old towns, like a curated
couture, a curated
yes,
Paris.
Exactly.
And so what am I, on the resale market, what am I going to pay for an apartment like this?
Approximately 1.5 million, depending on the size.
It's 10,000 euros a meter here.
Yes.
That's like Dublin city center
True,
prices.
but that's actually what is unusual with Montenegro. A lot of people are surprised to see how Montenegro's prices per square meter are perhaps higher than in the neighboring countries which are more renowned, like Croatia or Italy or Greece sometimes. But the market is very specific. The coastline is rather small, the offering is very small, and the capital appreciation reflects the demand always exceeding the supply tremendously.
This country, Bosnia doesn't have a coastline to speak of.
Yes.
Croatia's now in the European Union, so
Yes.
that makes it more difficult. If you're Russian, if you're Belarusian, if you're from even Turkey, a lot of Turks are coming and buying up here. If you're from so many places where you can't go to the European Union or you're actively unwelcome, you're still welcome here in Montenegro.
Well, yes and no. Montenegro actually is following the same foreign policy as the European Union because we are about to join in 2028.
They've been saying that for a while, though.
It's been for the last few years.
Yeah.
There are a lot of Eastern European buyers, for sure, and that's traditionally has been the case. But generally, if I tell you that we have over 700 buyers from 50 plus nationalities, there's really no big majority. What we see as a trending is actually that a lot of Western European, specifically Swiss buyers and German-speaking area in particular, UK buyers, USA is on a huge rise with us as well.
They're all going.
They're all coming and looking for property here. So it's changing, the shift. I think what we've seen in early 2000s, it's changing dramatically in favor of west and up.
I'll take a little responsibility for that.
Fair enough.